good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call 1-877-327-0365.
Alex told you the government announced recently that the recession is over. It ended on June of 2009. The millions of Americans unable to find work might not agree. Perhaps the recession ended for the bankers and government employees, but for the rest of us, things seem to be getting worse. Gold and silver haven't heard the news either. They've begun their long-expected journey to the moon. In addition to converting your shrinking dollars into gold and silver, you should consider a food savings account from eFoods Direct. They both make fabulous investments. Food is our greatest dependency, and we know it will be more precious than any financial resource. You and your family need food to survive a crisis, and you can't eat paper, stocks, or metals. Alex has been urging you to invest in delicious, easy-fix meals to enjoy now or save for long-term. This will freeze the cost of your food while you can still afford it. Visit efoodsdirect.com on the internet or call 800-409-5633. That's efoodsdirect.com or 800-409-5633.
A very wealthy U.S. citizen is predicting that in 2011, we will witness the most important day in America in more than 50 years. He says it will change everything about our lives. The way you shop, travel, invest, educate your children, and even how you take care of your health and your own family. Now, this man has made some outrageous predictions over the years. The crazy part is, he's usually right. You see, he predicted the collapse of GM, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and America's biggest mall owner, General Growth Properties. In fact, Barron's called his work a dire prophecy. Recently, he created a video, which you can watch online for free, detailing his biggest and most important prediction yet. And it's a real eye-opener. I can't stress this enough. You should at least watch this free video online today. He explains everything you need to know, including simple steps you can take to protect yourself. You can find the video at www.endofamerica3.com. That's endofamerica3.com. Watch the free video at www.endofamerica3.com. That's endofamerica3.com.
Live from Austin, Texas, broadcasting worldwide, it's Alex Jones.
We're going back to Lindsey Williams here in just a moment. He'll be with us a little bit in the next hour. Scott, John, Julio, Bob, Tony, we're going to get to all of you here live on air coming up in about 10, 15 minutes from now. But I want Lindsey to be able to calmly go through the globalist master plan, the planned overthrow of all of these Arab-run countries that have royalty in charge or plutocrats. Will that include Jordan? The globalists stabbing their own minions in the back, a larger strategic plan leading towards the end of the dollar. We'll be talking to Lindsey Williams about that. He's going to lay it all out in his latest info that dovetails and piggybacks with the last info. Remember the stuff 6 months ago, now coming true, because he has this insider information. But continuing here, I want to tell you about Pure Water Freedom, purewaterfreedom.com. If you want to affordably remove fluoride from your tap water, visit purewaterfreedom.com. They have a full line of household fluoride filters. You can even remove fluoride from every water source in your home with a whole house fluoride system. They have a wide variety of filters to remove all types of toxins from your water, including shower and bath filters. All their filters are made in the USA. Check out their banners on prisonplanet.com and Infowars.com. Or, again, go to purewaterfreedom.com to take control of your water supply today. Also, Stansberry Research with their powerful video that has all the graphs and documents proving the globalists are moving towards depegging the dollar as the world reserve currency. See the free video at endofamerica3.com. That's endofamerica3.com. Stansberry and Associate Investment Research is an independent investment research firm founded in 1999 whose subscribers in more than 100 different countries. They have more subscribers than the New York Times. They recently created an eye-opening video you can see for free at endofamerica3.com. For free, check it out, endofamerica3.com. Lastly, I want to tell you about Diamond Gusset and their April special. They've got big discounts running for the month of April, and they also financed and helped get the new song out. Just an amazing Mark Wills song that wasn't even on the charts until it aired here first, and then they wanted me to point that out and thank the listeners. It's gone now to number 4 on the GAC Big Country charts. You heard it here first from Diamond Gusset. You can hear the song, of course, for free in the MP3 at gusset.com/sale, and check out all the big sales and discounts of the Made in America jeans and other great clothing products. They've celebrated 25 years this year, by the way. Gusset.com/sale. And Looking for America, number 4 on the GAC charts. When they called me and said, hey, we're trying to get this song out about restoring America, getting factories back, stopping the globalists, would you air it? And I said, let me hear the song. I was like, man, this is really good country. Yeah, I'll air it. It's a good message. It's what we need to use the media for. And see, the truth sells. Number 4. I want it to go to number 1. So request stations play it. Okay, let's go ahead now. And go back to Lindsey. Lindsey, I'm going to try to shut up, sit back. I just want to add, I looked it up. You're saying your inside source says she went to eastern Libya. They're reporting she's had a bunch of meetings in the last 3 weeks in Europe and London, closed meetings with the Muslim Brotherhood and, quote, the Libyan rebel leadership. And the head of the rebels was in the New York Times admitting, I sent people to kill Americans. So he is al-Qaeda. Of course, he's been in Virginia, another one for 2 decades. I mean, this is red-handed that we're talking about. So break down, recap the master plan, where this is going. Your source saying they're going to go all the way to Riyadh. They're going to overthrow the king. The king is meeting with Gates, today, threatening to raise the oil prices above 200. So I guess they're starting to get desperate. That adds credibility to what you're saying. Lindsey, you've got the floor.
6 months ago on InfoWars, I said that I had just been told on the phone by my elitist friend that there was going to be a crisis in the Middle East. It began in Egypt. Then it went over to Libya. It will spread from one part of the Middle East to the other. It is a master plan. I did not know at the time what the extent of this was going to be. 1 week after the crisis in Egypt, my friend told me again everything that was going to happen, and last time I was on InfoWars, I gave that. How that they will spread this crisis situation through the entire Middle East, how that the elite are supporting. They are the ones behind them with the money of the Muslim Brotherhood, which is jihad. It is Sharia law.
But by the way, that's on record that the West is funding all the rebels and starting all this. So that's on record.
And the women of America should be raising the roof. If you say that you believe in women's rights, for goodness sakes, why don't you start taking some action with what the Muslim Brotherhood's going to do over there, those poor women in every one of these countries that they take over. And as it will spread from place to place, okay, here we go. Please, put this down. Every Middle East king, every royal family is going to fall. It's only a matter of time. Now, the elite's timeline is the end of 2012. They said, Mr. Fromm, before he ever died, said that the dollar will be dead, not non-existent, but dead by the end of 2012. That means that they have to create a number of things. First of all, when they told me that there would be a crisis in the Middle East in 4 to 5 months, it took place in Egypt first, just as they had said it would, and then it will spread through the entire Middle East for the purpose of getting crude oil to the price where they want it to go.
I want to be clear. The purpose is not to give freedom to the people. I mean, who likes Mubarak? They're putting something in worse, banning protest, bringing in the modesty police. We just put that headline up earlier. They're getting rid of Gaddafi, putting in al-Qaeda. They're going to put even worse people in.
So last week, our Secretary of State, Hillary Clinton, actually met with the Muslim Brotherhood. She met that for the purpose of guaranteeing them that each country that they take over, they will have the government of that country. Mark my words, you are going to see the Muslim Brotherhood put in September whenever they have the elections in Egypt. Once Gaddafi is removed out of Libya, the Muslim Brotherhood will take over. This is being done, but to me it's so interesting how the elite create a crisis and then create a solution. They're going to use the Muslim Brotherhood over however long a period of time it takes them to accomplish what they want, and they will be scuttled again in the end, because the whole thing turns out with the New World Order over a period of years, bringing about total control all over the face of the earth. Now watch this spread. You're going to see it spread everywhere. Please watch this. The last place that the Muslim Brotherhood will take over is the royal family in Saudi Arabia. There's a reason for this. They want to catch all of the other countries first. Syria, oh my gracious, they're opening fire, the government is, on the people and killing them. The same thing that happened in Libya. And if we say that we disagreed with what Gaddafi did in Libya, our government better take immediate action. I mean, this is an action that is not going to end. It's nowhere near coming to a close. It's going to go from country to country. Syria's killing them right at Bahrain. You're going to have Yemen. The last place is Saudi Arabia. The reason for this is, as I was told 1 week after the first crisis in Egypt, was to raise the price of crude oil to $200 a barrel. Now Saudi Arabia's oil minister is saying $300 a barrel possible. Well, I don't know that. I haven't been told that, but I was told $200 a barrel for the purpose of bringing about the end result. Now, notice this, end result. Saudi Arabia supplies more crude oil to America than any other country. And the end result is what they want, which Saudi Arabia, when it hits them, mark my words, you'll have $200 a barrel, you'll have $6, $7, $8 a gallon at the gas pump. My son this past weekend was in California. He actually took a picture and brought it home to me. $4.83 a gallon in California for diesel fuel last weekend. Now, the end result of all of this is to take the price of crude oil where they want it, to basically make it non-available because of all the crisis that will take place in the Middle East, so that they can collapse the dollar. Don't you understand that the New World Order is not destroying America? The New World Order is taking over America. It is a matter of control. And in order to do it, they have to take the price of crude oil to $200 a barrel, collapse the dollar, bring it to a situation of having so little purchasing power by the end of 2012 that the government of the United States of America will have to default on its debt. You realize this is a long-range program through the end of 2012 to bring about basically a control of America so they can control the whole world. After all, we've had the reserve currency of the world for all of these years. There's got to be a default on the American debt. Right now, we are in horrible trouble. Just listen to Congress and what they're saying about the debt crisis. They can't even get anything together up there whatsoever for Friday, being the day that the budget runs out. Now, whenever the dollar collapses, do you realize what's going to happen to China, who holds $1 trillion of our paper, T-bills, and they've trusted it? All of these kings and heads of state in the oil-producing countries of the world, they have trusted it because there was nothing as sound as the American dollar and our T-bills and our Federal Reserve issues. When all of this collapses, can you imagine what the end result of it is going to be? It's going to be a total takeover of the New World Order, but in order to do that, they've got to get the price of gold to $3,000 an ounce. Folks, please, I begged of you 2 years ago to buy every piece of gold you could get, every piece of silver you could get your hands on. You haven't seen anything yet. I am pleading with you. I'm begging of you. I don't care if it is $1,455 an ounce right now, and silver is $39.50 and pushing $40. It doesn't matter. Go buy it because it's going to go to $3,000.
Well, Lindsey, that's what your high-powered
world currency with it.
Yeah, exactly. They're going to back their one world government currency with it. Ron Paul said yesterday on air, and we're going to add this to our article that's linked up on Drudge right now, when Ron Paul basically said that he would be announcing in the next month that he's probably going to run for president. Now, we're going to add to that article an update. Headline, Ron Paul, gold commodity prices signal big event, economic collapse. And it's a simple rule that if you devalue the global currency, the dollar, that it isn't that gold and silver have gone up. It just takes more of those dollars to buy that gold and silver, and it signifies the beginning of the serious inflation. And Ron Paul agreed. The one world government crowd, the New World Order crowd, and this is Ron Paul, the big presidential contender, concurring with us,